Every man at some point reaches a breaking moment. The woman leaves. The friends betray. The world whispers behind his back. And he drowns in the one question that chains him to misery. Why do I care so much? But here's the truth. Life will not stop for your wounds. The world will not pity your sleepless nights. And the people you think about endlessly rarely think of you at all. The man who masters the art of letting go, of not caring about what is beyond him, becomes unstoppable. And the Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, left us timeless principles to forge that kind of strength. So today, we dive into 7 Stoic principles that will teach you how to let go of what weighs you down and rise above the noise of a world that constantly tries to pull you back. Principle 1. Control the controllables. The first and most important Stoic principle is this: do not waste your soul on what is not in your hands. The Stoics divided life into 2 categories: what is within your control and what is not. Your thoughts, your choices, your effort, your discipline, those belong to you. Everything else, whether she loves you, whether the world praises you, whether life is fair, does not. Think about it. A man spends years chasing approval, crying for validation, or trying to control the way someone else feels. What happens? He bleeds himself dry for nothing, because feelings, reactions, and outcomes belong to the outside world. And the more you cling to them, the more they control you. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his journal every morning, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you'll find strength." Picture this. You are caught in a storm. The rain pounds, the wind howls, the night sky splits with thunder. Can you command the storm to stop? No, but you can command yourself. You can stand tall, brace your shoulders, and endure. That is control. That is Stoicism. The man who obsesses over what is not his responsibility lives in chains. But the man who reclaims his power, who asks every day, "Can I control this? If yes, I act. If no, I release it," that man becomes free. When you understand this principle, people lose the power to break you. Rejection no longer destroys you. Insults no longer shake you. Even loss itself no longer owns you. Because you know, the storm may rage, but within, you remain untouchable. High voltage. Principle 2. Accept the harsh reality of impermanence. One of the deepest sources of pain comes from our refusal to accept that everything is temporary. People leave. Love fades. Youth withers. Even our strongest moments eventually turn to dust. And yet, most men live as if permanence were guaranteed. They hold on to relationships that are already dead. They replay memories as if they could bring them back. They deny the truth. Nothing is ours forever. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself of this. He would look at the people around him, his children, his wife, his soldiers, and whisper to his own mind, "They too will vanish." This was not coldness. It was preparation. It was strength. Because a man who sees impermanence clearly cannot be destroyed when change arrives. Think of heartbreak. A woman leaves and the man collapses, saying, "I thought you would be mine forever." But forever was never promised. What is promised is change. And when you resist that, you suffer twice, once in the loss itself, and again from your refusal to let go. Stoicism teaches us, embrace impermanence. Hold life lightly. Love deeply, yes, but never cling. Enjoy moments, but never worship them. Walk through life with open hands, not fists. When you truly understand this, letting go becomes natural. You stop begging people to stay. You stop mourning opportunities that slip away. And you stop fearing the future, because you know everything comes and everything goes. A Stoic man is not numb. He feels joy, he feels love, he feels loss. But he does not chain himself to any of it. He walks forward, eyes open, heart steady, knowing that nothing lasts. And that is exactly what makes life beautiful. Principle 3. Detach your worth from external validation. Most men destroy themselves chasing approval. They want their work confirmed by women, by friends, by society. They measure their value by how many likes they get, how many compliments they hear, or how many people notice them. But a Stoic man refuses this trap. He knows that true worth is internal, not external. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." The Emperor of Rome, who had everything, understood this weakness. If he had lived for applause, he would have been enslaved by the crowd. Instead, he chose to ground his identity in his actions, not in others' approval. Detach from external validation. When you do good, do it because it is right, not because it will be noticed. When you improve yourself, do it because discipline is strength, not because it will make you more attractive. When you walk away from disrespect, do it because you respect yourself, not because you want to regret it. The moment you stop craving recognition, you become untouchable. No insult breaks you. No rejection defines you. No loss destroys you. Women especially sense this. The man who is not desperate for validation, who does not bend for approval, becomes a man they cannot control, and therefore a man they cannot forget. Principle 4. Master emotional self-control. Most men lose women opportunities and respect not because of weakness, but because of emotional outbursts. Anger, jealousy, insecurity, impulsive reactions. These are chains that enslave the undisciplined mind. Stoicism is the art of mastering those emotions, not by denying them, but by owning them. Seneca said, "He who angers you conquers you." Every time you explode in rage, every time you beg in fear, every time you spiral in sadness, you hand power to someone else. You show them that they control your inner world. A Stoic reverses this. He feels the storm, but he remains the calm center. Women test men constantly, not always intentionally, but instinctively. They want to see, can this man hold himself when life shakes him? If you crumble at the first hint of rejection, you prove you are not strong enough to lead yourself, let alone lead anyone else. Self-control is magnetic. The man who can face insult with silence, who can meet rejection with composure, who can lose everything and still stand straight, that man radiates strength. He does not need to prove himself because his control is proof enough. Practice this daily. When anger rises, breathe. When fear whispers, pause. When insecurity burns, observe it instead of acting on it. Over time, this mastery becomes your armor, and soon, the world sees you as a man who cannot be shaken. True strength is not found in chasing, begging, or clinging. It is in letting go. When you master detachment, you rise above rejection, silence, and loss. The Stoic man is unshaken because he knows his worth isn't tied to approval. Let go of what weakens you. Hold on to what strengthens you. And the world will respect your silence more than your words.